I'd like to talk a little bit today about virtual trials versus in-person trials for impaired driving. During COVID, what happened was that the court went to virtual trials for a time period, and that's still available now for impaired driving cases. We can still do virtual trials or have an in-person trial. We're back to those as well. So there was a great debate when this first started. What are the costs and benefits? Is one better than the other? And, it remained to be seen, because at the start of this a couple of years ago, who knows, because there was a lot of resistance to doing, a Zoom trial where the witnesses are being examined by Zoom. And I did a podcast with our office manager. We had a really good time doing this podcast some time ago and talking about the pros and cons and benefits of it. And I took one side of it, saying it's a good thing, these virtual trials, and she took the other. And some of the things that a lot of people think, well, you lose something because you're not there in the heat of the moment, being able to cross-examine the person and seeing them sweat, or the police officer. And what we found actually is that for impaired driving cases, Zoom trials are as effective as in-person trials. That's been our office experience. All of our lawyers have done many Zoom trials since. Ultimately, it's up to the client what they want to opt for, but we've really found no difference. In fact, there's arguments that a Zoom trial may be better, because the judge in a trial, they're often looking at their notes and they don't really see the witness that well, who's right off to their left. So they're not seeing if they're sweating or reacting or things like that. But in a Zoom trial, their face is right in the screen, right in front of the judge. So we found good benefit to it. It appears that Zoom trials may be here to stay, and you can opt for one or the other. So ultimately, when a client comes to us, we give them the choice. We go over the pros and cons and leave it up to them. But I have found personally, and our lawyers and all the lawyers who I've talked to, my colleagues who do impaired driving trials, that there's really no difference. And there may even be an argument, as I stated, that it's better because the judge gets to see the witness much better. It's right in the judge's face, so to speak. So that's the short answer about that. There's a bit of a new virtual reality in the Ontario court system, and I think it's a good thing. And particularly with impaired driving cases, it's quite effective to do virtual trials by Zoom. Thank you for watching our video. We are absolutely committed to bringing you the best possible criminal and DUI educational videos. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you've been charged with a criminal offense in Ontario and require our services, please click on the link in the description below.